All right, how you doing? This is Jack the Exam Guy, Jack Sheffield, coming at you from Jacksonville, Florida here. Okay, well, we're looking at our plans, and we are going to be talking about the planters on the plans. And a typical question about the planters would be, how many cubic yards of concrete are required for the planters? Okay, so let's take a look at our plans first of all. Get my pointer out here. Where's my pointer? Okay, there we go. Okay, so here they are. There's one right here in the middle, and there's one right here. It says planters, planter 1 and planter 2. Okay. And we have a detail here, A11. Well, if we're looking for the detail and we can't find it, it's on page 11. So we can skip on down to page 11 and look at our detail. Okay, here we go, planter 1 and 2. Okay, they're the same. Okay, very good. And so let's just take a look at what we got here. So we're going to be we're looking for concrete. Now this is what concrete looks like, and this is not concrete. Okay, this veneer is not concrete, and so we're talking about concrete. So be careful of that. And the reason we know that is we have a legend here. And this is sheet 15, and this is what concrete looks like. Now that veneer isn't on there. It looks like right here, this gravel. That's the closest thing I can see, but we know it's not gravel. Gravel won't stay up there. Maybe it's gravel mixed with some mortar of some type, but either way, we don't have to count it. We're just looking for our concrete. Okay, now we're going to work this one similar to the way we did the elevator pit. The easiest way to do it is to find the center line of your components. We're going to find the center line of the wall, and then we're going to find the center line of the foundation, and that's the best way to do the calculations. So we go do the walls first. Okay, so here we go. We've got the concrete we're looking for in the walls. So what we want to do is we want to get that linear feet of wall. So let's find the center line. Inside to inside is 5/8. Well, we got to add 4 inches over on one side and 4 inches on the other side. So that becomes 6'4", or 6.33 for one wall, the length of one wall, 6.33 feet. Now let's look at the height of the wall. Okay, the height of the wall, it says from here to here is 6 feet. But remember, that includes that little cap block, and we do not want to include that because it is not the concrete we're looking for. That is some type of veneer. So that's 5.5. Okay, we subtract the 6 inches. And then we're looking for our thickness, which is 8 inches. All right, well, we have the three dimensions that we need to calculate the volume, cubic feet, cubic yards. Of course, we're always talking about cubic yards in concrete. So the wall, 6.33 was the length of one wall, times 4 equals 25.32 linear feet of wall. And then we had the 25.32 times 5.5 is the height, 5.5 feet. Everything's in feet. Remember, it's all got to be in the same units, and that's why we changed the 8 inches to 0.67, and we got 93.3 cubic feet of concrete. And then we convert it to cubic yards by dividing by 27. So the walls, 3.46 cubic yards of concrete. All right, let's jump over to that foundation. All right, so here we go. Now this is a little trickier. We're trying to find the center line of the foundation. All right, so let's see, how wide is it? Okay, it is 3'8", which is 44 inches. Now this line here, if we just draw this down and carry that line on down, that looks like it's hitting in the center of the foundation. And I would probably be comfortable, assuming that. But we don't have to assume it because we can come over here and we can say, okay, this is 8 inches. All right, and this is 8 inches, and that's 16 inches, and this is 6 inches, and that's 22. Well, 22 is half of 44, so we do know that indeed is the center line. Yay, that makes things a little easier on our calculation because we know that this is 8 feet. It's 8 feet by 8 feet. That's what it says. So there's 4 walls. Not 4 walls, but 4 sections of foundation that are each 8 feet. long, and so it's going to be real easy. 4 times 8 is 32 linear feet of foundation. Now we're going to have to take the width, 3'8", okay, 3.67, and the depth. Now this is 10 inches in depth, okay, so it's 10 inches in depth right there, and that would be 0.83. So now we have the 3 dimensions that we need to figure out the foundation of this planter. 8 times 4 is 32, 32 linear feet times 3.67 feet times 0.83, that's 10 inches. And then we have 97.48 cubic feet of concrete, divided by 27, we have 3.61 cubic yards of concrete. All right, so our walls are 3.46. There you go. Our foundation is 3.61. Yeah. And we add those two together and we get 7.07 yards of concrete needed. Is that our answer? It's not our answer. Why not? Because we were asked for planters plural, and that means we have 2 planters. 7.07 times 2 is 14.14 cubic yards. There you go. Go pass this test and go make some money. And give a little bit to charity while you're at it. Okay, you've been listening to Jack the Exam Guy, and I appreciate your business.